Everybody, Ash here. I'm out back with the Unit Solutions gun. This is a trainer gun. It does shoot a projectile, but it's kind of like a cool airsoft gun. We're going to do another video on this, get a little bit deeper into it. But the reason for the video today is we're going to talk about non-firing hand grip and where to grip it on the gun. I did some short form content on this, just little quickies, reels for Instagram, stuff like that. But wanted to do a longer video, just kind of talk about it a little bit more in depth. So first thing you need to do once you get your optic mounted and you find out what that eye relief is you want to set your length of pull. A good start point is come in here like this, set it in a crook your elbow, be able to do the grip. Now I say that's the start point because you might end up with a little bit longer, you might end up with a little bit shorter. It'll be kind of your shooting position and your preferences once you get to there, but that's a good starting point. So what I see a lot of people doing is they grip it way out here. They think that they need to grip way out here. They're like, I need a longer rail. Okay. So I've got some targets down there. I'm going to be orienting towards them. But basically, if I reach all the way out here, you look at here, you can see that you can still see my whole front of my upper body with the camera right there. Okay. Now with the trainer pointed that way, what you should see, you should see my shoulders. Okay, I got it set up just about 90 degrees off of where I am. So if I'm in a good firing position, you should see my shoulders, not my front. What happens is when you reach all that way out on the rail, you'll notice that my chest starts pointing towards the camera, right? Now when you're doing target transitions and stuff like that, this position, by the way, is no different than the old chicken wing. Okay, so if I go into the chicken wing, basically here, the only thing that I've done is point my hips. My upper body is still pointed in the same spot that it was. You guys can still see the Land Pirate shirt. Okay, so everybody talks bad about the old chicken wing, but when I'm here like this, all I did was drop that elbow and stick this hand out. You see my body's almost in the same position. All right, so where I need to be is I need to be about right in here. Okay, so you notice that you're seeing a lot of my shoulder now instead of my upper body, right? So I'll point this way. Here I am, looking down range with the long grip. See, I still got the long grip. So you can see that you see my shoulder now, and now you're looking at my back. All right. So where this becomes important is if I'm doing this and I've got some big target transitions, that's as far as I can swing. Right. So if I'm set up here, I can go about that far. Now if I'm here, I can go all the way like this and all the way like this. Okay. So with the rifle or the trainer pointed this way, I'm pointed right past the camera. So if I'm here, I'm absorbing recoil with my core. Okay. So if I'm here, I'm absorbing recoil with my obliques and doing some weird things. Plus, if I start walking, my hips want to go that way. My shoulders want to go that way. Whereas if I'm pointed this way, if I start walking, I want to go that way. So when you're here, you come up and I'll do some targets and I'll do it like this. I got 2 targets out there, right? So I'll come up. I'll come up. Notice that swing, how awkward that swing is, right? So I'll get into a good position. Notice that transition was much smoother. So that's just kind of some tips on it. Now if we go into other things, okay, got the tripod set up here with the sun and shadow plate. Basically, if I'm shooting standing here and I go onto this support, now what I can do, you notice my body position didn't change. All I did was rotate that hand over and press it down into the bag slightly. Okay, so if I'm shooting like this and then I go onto the support and then I move my body around and I shoot this way and I'm doing this and I'm doing all this dancing, that's not the way you want to do it, right? All your firing positions should be the same. So if I go into support, all I did was move that hand rather than do sorts of weird things. So you don't want all of your firing positions to be different. You don't want standing and then I'm shooting CQB and then I'm shooting ninja, right? You don't want all this moving around the gun. You want your position on the gun to be the same. or any of the positions you're using. All right. So just a short video. Just gonna knock it out real quick. Gonna do some shooting here, and we'll cut it, do some shooting, and just kind of show you the differences in that.